Hey there, welcome to another edition of Radio Free Decipher.
Yeah.
He's Evan Lorenz.
And he's Kyle Hoyer.
And we're here to talk about all the news that's fit to talk about.
And I just pointed at him and everything, and you guys can't see that. Welcome back from your writer tour.
Oh, that's right. I was on a tour now.
Yeah. How did it go?
It was a lot of fun. Meeting all those people out there and playing some games and talking about the games and all kinds of fun stuff. Seeing car accidents happen right before my eyes.
Really?
Yeah. One of the nights of the event, I was driving back to the hotel, and I won't go into the whole story, but suffice to say, I saw a 3-car pileup right in front of me.
Oh my gosh!
And it was.
And you avoided being car 4.
There was some irony to it, and
okay,
it was good.
Off the air. Yeah. Anyway. I've heard great stories about everybody coming back from their writers tour.
Yeah.
Joe and Mike upstairs on my floor in the TCG studio both have been talking a lot on there.
And everybody down on my floor. So
it's
long driving long days basically.
Yeah.
I mean, each one of us was doing God, I don't even know. 14-hour days, 12-hour days.
And over in Europe, didn't you do 10 in one day or something ridiculous like that?
I don't even know. He's still on the road right now, I believe.
He is.
Yeah, so he's doing his second tour as we speak.
Yeah,
so.
Marcus Shepard is also out for a couple days right now doing the same thing.
But to all those people that I met out there on the road, I want to, say hey and thank you for showing me a great time, and I can't wait to meet you guys all again at maybe one of the summer shows or something. So.
Awesome.
It'll be good.
All
and
right.
my one of the things I'm working on right now is my second tour. So I've been calling lots of retailers and getting it all done. I'm going to be doing the Southwest this time. Arizona and Southern California.
California. Jeez. Okay.
Yeah. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And before I came to work at Decipher, I worked at this store in Santa Barbara called Metro Comics that did games and comics and collectibles and stuff like that. And I worked with a lot of good people out there and met a lot of friends and stuff. And one of the guys that I worked with was named Chris Schorb, right?
Okay.
And this guy moved down to L.A. and opened up his own comic book store. So I'm calling these retailers in L.A. yesterday, and I'm talking to this guy, and he finally goes, "Is this Kyle Hoyer?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Dude, this is Chris Schorb." I'm like, "Oh man." I'm like, "Good. I don't have to sell you on this thing anymore." I'm like, "Chris, I'm coming to your store. I'm going to run this big event." He's like, "Cool."
Nice. Too bad it were always that easy.
No doubt. It was really cool. So I'm looking forward to hanging out with Chris.
And when is this tour going to happen for you?
I think my this next tour is going to be May 12th through the 18th. I think the 12th I'll be in Tucson, 13th and 14th in Phoenix, 15th and 16th in San Diego, and 17th and 18th in LA.
Not too far off then.
Yep, not too far away. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and all the details of all the stores I'm going to be at should be up on the website hopefully next week.
All right.
So.
Okay, we got a couple more kind of quick bits to talk about for Lord of the Rings, and then I will bring you another Energize card spoiler and other information. So let's start by quickly mentioning that this coming week, the standard format becomes standard.
Yep, becomes standard. Yep. The 15th, tax day.
Yes. What fun.
Yeah, standard format is going to be unleashed upon the world.
Now, of course, if you still prefer open format, you can do that. So it's not like this coming weekend is your last chance to play open or
Two Towers block format or Fellowship
any
format.
of those other good formats. However,
you can even play King block, but you just can't
don't have any cards.
Sanctioned, and you don't have any cards. You have one card.
Maybe. Yes, maybe.
No, that's the block after King block.
Yeah, they don't know about that yet. Oh, yeah, right. Black Rider.
The Black Rider card, yeah.
Well, then you can play block 4.
With just a Black Rider. I move, your ring bear's gone. Okay, I win.
Nice. Standard format coming open next week. Also, you wanted to mention just
briefly, Ents of Fangorn. It is not that far away. It is, but it isn't, because somebody brought down to our floor yesterday, mock-ups of the Ents of Fangorn starter decks and was like, "Here, check these out." And we were like, "Whoa!" So we've been playing with the starter decks down here a little bit. So I mean, it's the starter decks are pretty much designed and ready to go. So it should be fun.
A mere 3 months away.
Is it 3 months still?
Yeah, July.
What month are we in? April?
April.
Dang. No, it's going to be closer than that because it's the very beginning of July.
And
there's pre-releases before that.
Okay.
And
fair enough.
It's not that long.
No, it is just kind of exciting, though, because there's been a lot of Ents flying around the office. Well, maybe not flying.
Yeah, they're unhasty and all.
Yeah, well.
Oh, bad.
I have to take a detour here for a second, and unhasty has become the popular nickname for a few players in the office, renowned for not particularly speedy play.
And I'm sure that Sean Spallman, we won't mention who they are.
No, we wouldn't dare do that. So, unhasty. We were thinking, we wanted to cost out how much it would cost to, like, get one T-shirt made of, like, we've got the Fierce shirts and all that. We wanted to do one that was unhasty with an on the back to, like, give to him.
Funny.
Anyway, so, a little bit to start maybe looking forward to in the not too distant future.
Sean, we love you, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, wait, we weren't naming names.
That's right.
I mean, whatever, yeah.
All right, so let's talk about Energize.
Energize.
It's been a spoilery-filled week. Yeah, there have been lots of cards going up on the web. The DGMA has shown the Rolaren pre-release card, the AI. A very fitting AI. Everybody's commented about Smiling Ro. Where did this come from? So that's gone up on the site. There's been, if you are on the email blast list thingamabob, there have been 2 or 3 this week. So lots of stuff. As you've also probably read there, the sheets have been in the office, 2 of them so far anyway, rare and common, and we have been editing those. So it's coming together.
Right arm.
And I have it. Right arm. And I have a card spoiler for you. Last RFD, I did card number 69.
I got to tell you, man, the only other spoiler I've seen so far is that one that you did on Radio Free, because I've been on the road, and when I got back, I've been so busy trying to catch up, so I really haven't had a time to pay attention to all this Energize stuff. I'm really kind of feeling left out a little bit.
That's a shame, man. I can leave the printouts with you, man. Of course, we know you're busy.
Well, I'll make some time. So let's
do
it,
man.
Let's do it. Let's get this.
As I said, last time I did card 69, so I'm going to back up one and do card 68.
Right on.
There's no significance to that. It just worked out that way. This is another event called Under Scrutiny. It costs 3. It has a picture of Cisco yelling at Quark. This comes from Business as Usual, I believe. And the text is, plays in your core. When you play this event, name a personnel. While that personnel is attempting a mission, his or her owner must discard a card from hand to use his or her skills.
Whoa.
So this is somewhat along the lines of there are a few personnel that deprive skills in Premiere. There's things like RENAC and Diplomatic Overture and things like that. This is kind of a little finger of death. If you know a personnel who's got some useful skills that your opponent is using, you can pick on them. Also particularly fun if they're using like 3 copies of a non-unique personnel, because then you can nail all 3 of them in one shot.
Wow, that's cool.
And the lore, I left off the lore last time we did a spoiler.
Oops.
So here we go. The lore is, and it's a quote, "I've cut you a lot of slack in the past. I even looked the other way once or twice when I could have come down hard on you, but those days are over. You so much as litter on the promenade and I will nail you to the wall."
Whoa.
And you got to picture that in like classic Avery Brooks Cisco, where like, "I will nail you to the wall," that kind of fun stuff. Where are the flying cars?
What is the complete collector's number?
It is 2R68, and in addition, this card is also first edition compatible.
Got it.
So there is all the information about Under Scrutiny, which is one of my faves in the set.
Excellent.
Mostly because I just hear Avery Brooks' voice whenever I read the lore. So there you go. Spoiler goodness.
Right on.
So this has been Bajoran theme week for spoilers. There's been a lot of Bajoran cards. I can't remember what the theme for next week is, but there is another one coming
I'm sure
up.
it'll be Trek related.
I'm sure that it will. And you will get to see plenty more cards coming up in the week ahead.
Excellent.
And there you have it.
That's what we got this week.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back, Evan, to the show, and thanks so much for everyone for listening, and we will see you next week on the flip side.
Take care.